This is a comparison between the Otang Stimuluses and the Landyachtz zombie hogs. Now I'm going to tell you before I start this video that I am not biased on this at all. I do not really like the loaded boards, and I do not really like Landyachtz. At least that won't affect how I'm reviewing these. I tried a Switchblade, I didn't really like it, and I don't really like my dervish that much. So it's kind of equal here. The zombie hogs that I tried were the 80As, 76 millimeters high, and the Otangs, the 86A, and 70 millimeters tall. So first impressions on the wheels, I learned how to slide on the Stimuluses, so that's a plus, learning to slide on whatever you learn to slide on is a big deal, and so, I kind of like these, but after I bought the zombie hogs, I thought I would never go back to Stimuluses because, honestly, they slid so well right out of the box. First day, pulled out a nice standy, nice power slide, like 5 feet at that time. It was not very good, but it was just amazing. They just slide so well. They don't even make that sound that Otangs make, like that. Like the Otangs make that sound all the time. These they don't really make that. Like, they make a really faint version of that. And I know it's kind of odd to compare these two wheels since they're sort of made for different things. This is kind of designed to be a sliding wheel, whereas this is sort of a free ride wheel, and they're also very different diameters, which is like the hardness of the wheel. This is 86A, which is a lot harder than 80A. And so it's actually kind of strange that the 80A slide better than the 86A, because generally you think that a harder diameter means it slides better. These, like, whenever you have a softer duro, it's going to leave more thin lines because you're chalking your urethane onto the pavement. So these have sort of have thin lines. Like, if you're on black pavement, it'll leave like clear, but if you're on gray, you won't see it. These don't. Well, these kind of leave thin lines. Again, if you're on black pavement, you can see it, but if not, then no. Definitely not as defined as like ABEC wheels. Their thin lines are ridiculous. Or like Hurricanes from Duval. Those things are crazy as far as marking goes. So as far as how sliding feels, these feel, the Stimuluses are really sort of chattery. I find, like when you're sliding, they kind of get like that a little bit. Now, I haven't tried this really going at high speeds. Like, if you see the how to do big stand-up slides video by Loaded with Cal Chin, those just look so smooth. I don't know what it is, but those look beautiful. You definitely don't feel like that on here with these wheels. And I think he's using the same wheels, which is weird, but to me they feel pretty chattery. So that's like at low speeds they feel chattery. And I think that may be in part due to the hardness of the wheel. Because I tried some of my friend's durians. They were the purple ones. I don't know which diameter that is. I think it's like, it might be 84 or something. Anyway, they slid a lot better. So I don't know what it is. Maybe at high speeds, these are better, more stable. I don't know. But I personally do not really like them as much. These on the other hand, the zombie hogs are really chalky. They just feel so good when you're sliding like butter. So there's that on how it feels and how it sounds. They're both sort of side set. The zombie hogs are lush against the truck, so it's like completely on the, it's completely side set, whereas the stimuluses are kind of, they're not directly against the truck. They're less center or less side set than the zombie hogs. Generally, side set means that, I mean, you can't turn it over. So if it's coning like both of the wheels are, although the zombie hogs are coning a little bit less, but I haven't ridden them as much. So yeah, you can't flip them over. It also sort of makes your wheel less grippy. So if you're trying to do slides, then that's good. The zombie hogs have a core where like there's a like not the whole wheel isn't completely urethane, whereas this one is, the stimulus is completely urethanized. I just made a board, but anyway, the core of the zombie hogs makes it a lighter wheel, which is always good. You know, if you have a heavy board like the Spindrift with heavy trucks like calibers, then yeah, your setup gets really heavy. So it's kind of nice to take that extra weight off of it from the zombie hogs. So yeah, this doesn't have a core, so I'm sure you're familiar with that. As far as like, I mean, the zombie hogs are the bigger wheel, so that generally means that it rolls faster, but honestly I don't really notice a difference. So I'm going to show you like the coning on each of these wheels, and keep in mind that the zombie hogs have been used less. So actually this is sort of a bad example. I'll show you this one. Coning is where like the inside of your wheel starts to wear down because of your sliding. So this one, you can tell, sort of has a really pretty bad cone. And I mean, I've been using them for a while, so that, I mean, that, you sort of expect that from a wheel. Generally, anytime you have a softer duro, the quicker it'll either flat spot or cone, because you're leaving more urethane. That's why it slides so smoothly. And the harder it leaves less urethane, and it's smooth, and it so it doesn't wear down as quickly. Coning, it's not really that much of a problem until it gets way out of hand. Yeah, people say that both of these wheels wear down really quickly. Like they say Otangs wear down really quickly, and they say that zombie hogs wear down really quickly, but really it's a trade-off. If you want it to last a long time, you're probably not going to find a really good sliding wheel, and if you want it to last, if you want it to be a really good sliding wheel, then it's probably not going to last for a very long time. It's just a trade-off. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You're going to be spending money to replace your wheels if you're sliding a lot, but that's not really a surprise. And it's sort of a tie as far as aesthetics. They both look pretty awesome. So if I had to choose between the two wheels, I would definitely choose the zombie hogs. Buttery slide, look awesome, lightweight, overall really nice wheel. Stimuluses are also really nice and help you learn, but I think they're much better for high speed longboarding and sliding as well. So zombie hogs, you can pretty much break out a stand-up slide on flat. You just push and you can lean and get a 180 really easily. This, I don't think you can do that. So yeah, Thanks for watching.